the devil is a liar, you know, because I was trying. There was some other things I
Yeah.
wanted to do, but it was working until just now. You know,
Uh-huh.
it was everything was working fine until just now. That is just
Mhm.
oh my gosh. So I say, you know what? I'm not even gonna let that mess up the evening. You know what I mean? So it's been good. Welcome, welcome to Truth Music Radio. Radio, welcome right here in the UK.
Lightspeed Unity Challenge, officially sponsored by truthmusicradio.com.
And we move at light speed. Last of a dime breed. My Akis move at light speed.
Truthmusicradio.com will be awarding the Lightspeed Unity Challenge winner with a $50 Amazon voucher, an exclusive interview and feature on our website, one of your tracks played on the Power Play show, and daily plays on the Drive Time show.
Truth Music Radio, always the right choice.
All praises. Thank you. I'm glad to be a part of it. Shalom.
Yeah.
Shalom, family. I'm glad to be a part of it.
It's it's this, you know, welcome to Truth Music Radio. As you say about the name, my name is Tazaya Allah, but I just say Taz because some people are like, oh, what's that? What does that mean? And I just keep
All
it
right.
short, Taz.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Tags.
Yeah,
All right.
Taz.
All
Yeah,
right, brother. Tags.
yeah.
Okay.
So if I say is it Auttre Yah, right?
You can say Auttre Yah, or we just gonna go with Brother Leo.
Leo. All right, Leo. All right, Leo. Brother Leo. Right. You know what? I've been following your Instagram and stuff like that, and congratulations first and foremost to the winner of the Unity Challenge, and
All praises.
you know we're proud to be the sponsor of that actual event or show or whatever it is, and you
Mhm.
know we say we'll chat with you. I mean, how do you feel anyway?
I feel grateful to be alive and have another day to, enjoy the blessing of the Most High, being in His image and His likeness, and He's the winner actually overall, beyond anything, and we win by recognizing that He's our Most High God, and we get to enjoy life more abundantly by following His ways and doing things according to His standard.
Yeah.
So whatever the challenges are, I'm grateful that all my people are waking up and we got a lot to say about it. And we shouting and sounding the trumpets and everybody's participating and it's all connecting. That's what I'm excited about. I'm excited to take back what is rightfully ours,
Yes,
and that's our
sir.
culture and our heritage and our scriptures and our ancestry, and getting back our commandments
Yes,
and
sir.
not just talking it, but living this life and being a holy people again. That feel good to me, man. Being the type of cat, that I used to be a cat that was, I loved sin. I loved the flesh.
Yeah.
And to see these brothers, that's a scary thing to people that don't want us to win. To see us brothers repenting and living right, and loving our family, doing right, can, walk around without the filth of the flesh in our life. You feel me? Especially in an event of this technology where you're being monitored all day. This is the proper time to start living right.
Yes, sir.
So I do that, So I'm grateful for the Unity Challenge and everything. My brother Tyrone, my brother The Rock, that brother Cole, that's a cold brother, man. That's one of my favorite brothers right there. The Rock Bar is one of the coldest and a humble. He's a beautiful person. Tyrone too. Them are two beautiful people, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people. I wait till we get our own. That's my main thing is, getting ready to get out of here, get our own so that we can start to utilize each other's skill set and each other's spirit. So beautiful, man. It makes me, when I read my scripture, it makes me envision how Joshua and everybody was and just the family and how beautiful people they were because I get to see these brothers now and I'm like, yeah, we are beautiful people, man. We are
Beautiful,
really a
beautiful,
beautiful,
beautiful, beautiful people.
yeah. So all praises to the Most High.
You know what I mean? I mean, you know, I mean, the truth is, is amazing. The Most High is amazing. I mean, waking up His people. I mean, how did you get to the truth anyway? How did you get into this?
Man, that's an interesting story. So I was raised in church. I was raised in church. My mother's a gospel singer, and
And the
so I
Southern.
was raised in in the Pentecostal church in
Okay,
California,
that's a very famous
Compton,
church, the
California.
Pentecostal. Yeah.
Yeah, the Pentecostal apostolic doc background, which taught a lot of holiness. It was good. I still have a lot of that faith about holiness and accountability that stuck with me. But we never got no questions answered about nothing. So that part was crazy. And the white Jesus, Caesar was always right there, and Christmas and all those things was right there. So as I got older, after my time in the military, I served in the army too.
Oh, you're
Uh,
a military man.
I
Okay.
just started looking. Yeah. I served in the army for 4 years. I just did the reserve. I wasn't a full-fledged soldier, but the
Okay.
Lord had me go do that and gain some discipline because I had a record contract on the table that the Lord did not allow me to grab before that, and He just didn't let me get it. So I kind of went through a process of trying to just grow up and become a man, and the military helped me to do that. And then after marrying my wife and all that, and moving to Atlanta, I was searching always for weird stuff. That's what it was. Weird stuff like aliens and spaceships and
Oh.
Bigfoots and dinosaurs, things that were strange. I always just the Lord always was moving me towards that.
Mm.
And for a time, that same period of time, I was trying to get back into the church. I was trying to get back, just find me a church that would, help me with a lot of the sin I was dealing with in my life. But
Yeah.
out in Atlanta, most of the churches was basically prosperity,
Okay.
and it turned me off. So I stumbled across the truth by watching a brother on YouTube called Sonetta, watching Sonetta TV back in like 2011, and they would have some brothers up there talking about aliens and Anunnaki and all this different stuff and spaceships in Egypt. And I got to a debate. It was interesting. Then I got to a debate, and I seen the Hebrew Israelite brothers was out there serving them. I mean, eating them.
Yeah.
Eating them brothers, eating them Kemetic brothers about, the Kemetic brothers was telling about, who these fallen angels and all this different stuff, the fallen gods and the Newt and all these different stuff. But the Hebrews was making it make sense to me, and it was just registering
Mhm.
how they were saying, "Nah, y'all serving fallen God, fallen angels. You really serving fallen angels, and our God is the God that killed y'all angels, destroyed." Because there's a difference between us and Hamites, and people tend to forget that. They think all melanated people are the same. Well, we are not. We was at war with each other for longer than the Edomite or Gentile people have been at war with each other.
Yeah.
So that's how I stumbled across it, and it just registered to me, and I started to research what they were saying about us being the real Israelites, and immediately, it's like it just snapped, like this is the truth. And I started to
Connect.
search hard to disprove it. I wanted to disprove it. I was like, we can't be the real people.
Yeah.
We cannot be. So I was looking to disprove it. So I was researching like crazy. And I kept coming up with, this is who we are. We are the people of the book. And then I started to adjust my life gradually. And during that time, I had a lot of problems, a lot of issues, a lot of addictions, a lot of sin, a lot of selfishness, a lot of just burdens from the flesh. But gradually, the Most High started to move my spirit and my heart. I started to hearken to His voice. I started to feel convicted. And eventually, I started fasting. And that's how I learned how to break off all those bad addictions and bad habits. I started fasting, praying, and that's how I got there. And I study all the time. One thing about Brother Leo, I could study like it's nothing. I could do it all day and have no problem. That's one of my gifts. The Lord gave me an ability to just listen to information all day. It's like a computer. You remember on the Matrix when dude sat in the chair and he was just like, zzz, 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 and got the information in like 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Like that's how I just sit in information, and it sticks to me. And the hardest part was applying what I learned, putting it into practical application, right? So Most High bless, and with the advent of just technology, I was able to learn more, have more proof. And the more you truly believe it, with the faith of a mustard seed, man, it just starts to register. And the more I
Yeah.
start the commandments, the more I started wanting to do it and stop making excuses. The more I went away from the pagan holidays, everything, the more I started doing what our scriptures say and keeping the Most High's commandments, his laws, his statutes, and following them, the more it was like luggage and weights being lifted off of me. And it just started to benefit me. And everything started to come to me like, brand new. Like, that's why, when he say you got to be born again, I feel that. I feel like I was born brand new.
Yeah.
And that's how it happened. I quit all those habits with fasting, praying, and quickly. It wasn't like it took a long time. It took a long time when I wasn't fasting and praying, but then immediately the Most High took all that away from me, and he called me out and let me know that he has something for me to do. And that's what I've been doing, brother. And I've been hitting for a while. I have not been out in the front with pretty much, because if they've been on the internet, I know of them and I watch their work and I pray for them, and I'm right there with them. But now I think the Most High is setting me out to, start to get ready to do my part in the ministry musically and in the discipleship of King Yahushua HaMashiach Yeshaya Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Khan, I hear that. Which, as you mentioned, music. It sound. I mean, I listen to your material, and it doesn't sound like you're new. You're new to this. You sound
Nah,
well seasoned. I mean, you sound like you've been around for a minute.
yeah, nah. I've been around I've been doing music since I was 7, man. Since I was 7. The first song I actually wrote, remember, my brother who passed away, unfortunately, his name was Yogi.
Sorry,
Great man.
cuz.
He wrote my first rap when I was 7 years old. I told you my mother's a gospel artist, so we just do music in our house.
Okay.
And when he wrote it, I told you I'm a sponge, so I remembered that rap like the next day, and I spit it to him. 7-year-old, same age as my son. My son older than I was. I spit it to him, and he looked at me like, "You gonna be great." That's how he looked at me. It was like kid raps, but I spit it. And I've been doing music for a long time. I used to go by Stalio, and then I went by Bow Round, but none of that was for me to be truly successful, because I would have died and went to hell with that. You know what I'm saying? If it would have done what it could have done, if the Lord didn't have mercy on me, if the Most High didn't give me his mercy and save me from that, I wouldn't be here with you right now. I would have been
Praise
dead
the
in
Most
hell,
High.
lost my soul, because I was not equipped to handle that. But now, I'm wiser, more seasoned, and I'm still hungry, because I never got a chance to put out a record, an album. I did a lot of mixtapes and CDs, but I never got to put out a real album. But now the Most High said, it's like he told me, you my artist. When you put a record out, it's gonna be for me, for my benefit, for our kingdom, and you're gonna unify your brothers and sisters, your Ox and Akyums and your Akwas. You're gonna be part of the unification for appointed time. And I'm so grateful, man, that right now, like, how everything is working out, even with the time of how this country going, how everything just working, how we waking up worldwide, how the celebrities is waking up, how it's just going crazy with our awakening, right? So we know something's about to happen.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We about to get out of here some kind of ways. They're gonna jump off some kind of war, some kind of something, some type of terrorism is gonna happen. Something's gonna happen, and most likely they're gonna try to blame us to try to stop the awakening, to make us, into the terrorists, to do the whole Taliban, Osama bin Laden join on us. And I could see that that's coming, but all we're gonna do is just keep our faith, man. Walk by faith and not by sight. The Most High will fight for us, and all we have to do is just depend on Him. It's an easy thing for us. Resist the devil, and he will flee. Resist their lies.
True.
Resist their devices, and keep shouting it for our people to wake up, and we're gonna be okay, man.
Whoa.
All praise.
With this with your music career, you say you have not done a record. You have not actually recorded an album or anything like that. You have done mixed CDs and stuff like that. I mean, is there any planning of doing any recording?
Yes, I got a whole double. Listen, I have about over 60 songs ready to go, ready, locked and loaded, and I'm constantly adding to it with the artists in Israel and a couple of gospel artists too. Because I'm gonna tell you, my plan is not just to do it for Israel, true Israel, but to do it for the black church, which we all came out of.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go grab them and get them to see the truth of who we are. They're the hardest headed people. They stiff necked.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get the black church because you got many artists that's anointed, and like Lecrae, he's one of my favorite. You got a lot of artists, that have the ability, but they just won't speak the truth and bridge the gap. So I'm really going after the black church, that our people, our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, our cousins, our aunties, our uncles, that's still trapped in, and they still got a mindset of, you say Jesus Christ in their face, they're going to have Caesar Borgia in their mind. They don't even have to, so we have to get them to understand the Hebrew version of Christ, the true Christ, which is Yeshua.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? We have to get them over there. But you need somebody to go in that's been trained to infiltrate that church and pull them out, rescue them and get them over here. So gospel music is now done with the full understanding of the truth. That's why my gospel is the truth and the gospel. It's the truth and the gospel. It's the truth of us being the children of Israel, the law, statutes, and commandments. And it's also the gospel of Yahushua HaMashiach, Yeshua, King Jesus Christ, and how he told us to love each other as ourselves. And all of us have to follow him. No man coming to the Father except they follow him, first, right?
Yeah,
so
of course.
We gotta go his way. So, we gotta get them back to keeping commandments and stop making excuses. And the music is a great tool and a great weapon to do such a thing. It's a big task, but I think that I can do it. I have some material that's great, but it's gonna take, the Most High completely doing it. Anointing it, because the devil always is trying to stop.
Always, I
what
mean,
your brother Auttre Yah is doing.
Yeah,
he always trying to stop me, brother. Like all the time. He got agents even right now. They are pissed by seeing me this right here, me winning that. They did not want my voice heard. So Kwam Yasharala to the kingdom, that we doing our thing, and you can't hold the men of God down. It's gonna happen.
Kwam Yasharala. And the thing is,
Crazy.
right? I've been, this interview was supposed to already happen earlier, and I've been trying to get everything together. I had some stuff that I wanted to play, and it's like there's no sound coming from that. So I say, you know what? Let me just get ahead with this interview, because the devil is a liar, and
that's right.
He ain't gonna stop this. So I'm sure this won't be the last interview, with us, chatting.
Right. Anytime. Now we already got to establish a decorum and, building up something. So, man, I'm with you.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I want, you know what I want you to do for me? Before I leave, Unity Challenge. Tell me what happened. Explain, how did you decide to go in? Was, the song that you went in with, was it for that, or you already had this song?
Nah, I heard it and I immediately grabbed my notepad and I just started to put the song, get the cadence and make it fit, find something to make it fit the track. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I already had the idea that I was going to get on that song. So the Most High had already put it in my mind before I even heard the song. When they was releasing the Unity Challenge, I already had the idea I was going to get in there. The Most High kind of just was pushing me towards it, because I hadn't been in the last few, but I had been in some of the challenges. I think I've been in about 5 or 6.
Okay.
But this time it just moved me a little bit different, because he's my favorite artist out of Israel. You know what I'm saying? He's my favorite. So it moved me a little bit different. So when he texted me, you getting in, or he left a comment, or am I going to jump in? And the Most High was like, all right, that's your cue. So I immediately went to the notebook, and tried to fit a flow down into the track. So yeah, tried to fit it down into the track. Yep.
Yeah, man. When I heard the track, and I was like, whoa. Then I started to research to see who this guy is. I mean, understand, see, one of my favorite track when I was out in the world, that picture me rolling, and I was like,
Right.
this he's good, definitely. Because when I heard what it did with that
Yeah.
song, I'm like,
Yeah, man.
whoa. I mean,
Yeah.
not any artist
Man, I
can
wish I
touch a
could have been in
Tupac.
the studio and recorded it. Right. That's one of the ones I wish I had access to a studio. Well, not wish, in due time, because I still can do it.
Yeah,
But I wanted to get that out to the people because that's a song I actually went a lot longer than that. Like the rap is a lot longer than that. But I just cut it because you only could do like minute snips, you know what I'm saying, unless you want to do the TV on the Instagram.
yeah.
So I cut it, but it's a lot longer. It get deeper than that. So, a lot of the posts that I use because that's how I use to, post my music. And none of it is studio recorded, which that's I'm accustomed to doing, is making my stuff sound professional. But since I've been in the truth, the Most High have not allowed me to have no professional music yet. I tried it when I went home to California. I got a few songs done, but then they wasn't sounding right after I took them out the studio. So I believe that he's going to assign me a place to record all of my music, that I'll be set there and he'll tell me this is where you're going to get it done. And then I'll start to make it happen. But yeah, so I can't wait to give y'all my real music professionally, not from this phone. This same phone I'm talking to you is the same phone I use to record half that stuff in my car,
really.
So it's totally going to be professional, and that's going to make a ton of difference.
Well, because I mean, we was hoping that we could have a couple of your tracks to actually put on the radio, on Truth Music Radio.
Oh, right.
That
I sent you my sister Tawab.
Okay.
Auttre Yah. She is dope. She's an excellent sister. I sent you one of her songs, which is Holy Spirit Calling. And I also sent you one of my older songs when I was in the world that's not so bad. It's more of one of my love songs,
Okay.
love rap songs, more like Nate Dogg type of vibe.
Okay.
And that's a good song that you could play. This is the establishment of our own nation, man. So, you could be establishing our breakfast club. You feel me? You could be establishing, the next big thing for Israel.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
we always look at the seeds that we plant to flourish with the Most High, especially with the Most High. It's going to do something.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, so you could give me a little freestyle if you don't mind. I would love to hear it. A little something, whether
Okay.
the actual winning track or Picture Me Rolling, one of those.
Let's see. Let's go. All right. Let's see. I could do that. Picture me holy, men are coming through. No more living in the past. That's a lot of deja vu. Backsliding in the trash. That's not what you want to do. Moonwalking in the hell, looking cool ain't the move. Imposters want to paint us in the picture of the wicked. They hate to see us holy. That's the Abrahamic image. Israel awake. We go make it to the finish. Many souls are diminished when you're living like a menace to society. Propriety ain't here to fiction. Nurture of the fruit of the spirit in the scripture. Deception to trick you if you're making room for it. Better get to running to the word, run for it. Put them in your storage. The way, the truth, the life. Every knee shall bow when you see them in your sight. The fake is going to break and all the Jake can make it right. If you're living by the sword, you going to die in the fight. A royal priesthood back is one undefiled. Sanctification to keep us for now. Our experience and chastisement to bounce. Because faith without works ain't enough to instill. Now.
Whoa.
Oh, praise.
There's a part of the song I like. Mama, stop thugging. The world is the How did that part go?
I got you. Mama, quit thugging. The world is a war zone. Hell is a hot oven that's burning like brimstone. Finally, your man with a plan. Working for God is hard to find when you're living in the pagan land. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good enough for me, bro.
I cut it short a little bit because that part right there got a whole nother like 16 bars that go with it.
Yeah.
But on my album version, because on my album version, I'm actually going to flip it on another beat, a slower beat, and I'm going to harmonize it more. But I'm going to put out that Picture Me Holy little snip right there I just did as just something to put out when I finally get my mixtape out, once I get access to a studio, which I'm working on that.
Picture me holy, in the honor coming through. No more living in the past, that's a lot of deja vu. Backsliding in the trash, that's not what you wanna do. Moonwalking in the hell, looking cold, ain't the move. Imposters love to paint us in a picture of the wicked. They hate to see us holy, that's the Abrahamic image. Israel wait, we gon' make it to the finish. Many souls are diminished when you're living like a menace to society, propriety, and here to fix ya. Nurture from the fruit of the spirit in the scripture. Deception to trick you if you're making room for it. Better get to running to the word, run for it. Put them in your storage, the way the truth to life. Every knee shall bow when you see him in your sight. The fake is gonna break and all it take to make it right. If you're living by the sword, you gon' die in the fight. A royal priesthood back is one underfab. Sanctification to make us renowned. Our experience and chastisement abound. Cause faith without works not enough to astound. Damn, mama, I quit stuck in the waters of war zone.
As you can see, I live in the country right now. My family has family land in Texas, so I live in the
Where you at?
country
Where you
on
at
our
right
family
now?
land.
You in Texas?
Yes, I'm in Texas, but my house and my wife is in Atlanta. So that's
ATL.
where all my stuff was at.
Okay, ATL.
Right. So yeah. So that's where, that's where I was at for the last 10 to 12 years. But I moved back here, just kind of making sure the Lord was tightening me up on everything and getting me prepared for these moments like this, So that's what you're seeing now. So excuse my environment, but this is, this
Bro,
is one of the
listen,
little spots I rent from my pop. We got land, and hey,
listen,
it's a
bro,
blessing, brother. Believe me,
listen.
believe me.
I wish I wish I had a tent somewhere in the back there somewhere. I mean, you
Right.
no, for real, you at the
It's a
right.
perfect, hey, this a perfect place to have the Feast of Tabernacles with the people. It would have been a nice place if I'd have had had it like that.
Yeah,
But I believe we're gonna be having Feast of Tabernacles next year over on the other continent,
yeah,
coming soon. I
yeah.
believe so.
Most I willing.
Together too.
Yeah, of
Together. We
course.
came over here together.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna lead
We're
together.
gonna
We
leave
was
to.
already over here together, and we gonna lead together.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, the ones of us that was already over here together, they ain't gonna be able to stay here because this place is gonna be judged. But yeah, come
yeah.
on back to where we gotta go. Motherland.
Definitely, man. I mean, it's amazing, and trying to catch up with you for the last couple of days, and I mean, I know you're a
Yeah,
busy guy, and
yeah.
you're handling your business, so it's a pleasure, it's an honor to take time out of your busy time to to chat with Truth Music Radio here in the UK from all the way in Texas.
All praise. That's beautiful, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. The water.
you know
The
and,
water.
and bro, don't be a stranger, because I'll be hitting you up, because I need you to as soon as you decide to record those songs, please. Yeah,
First thing I'm gonna do is get you some.
yeah,
You're gonna be first, so I could be. You're gonna be my mobile vessel in the UK to make sure the Ox know that they got a brother over here that's getting it in for us.
yes, sir.
So definitely, and it's not that I don't want to do it. I'm having a hard time finding it in this rural area. Like the major city is about 2 hours away from me, so it's just been a difficult time. But I'm in the process of actually purchasing my own stuff so that I can do stuff from the house from here,
Okay.
from where I'm at. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm working on, and that's probably gonna get done by the end of the month, and I'll be up and recording, hopefully in December. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I think the Most High actually wanted me to be doing. So that's coming next.
Right. So okay. So what I'm gonna do? I will definitely. Um. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Good.
You good?
That's my son.
Guitar.
That's my son, Jalen Judah ArKeyst right here.
Shalom.
Little mighty man of the Most High.
Praise the Most High.
Good. So go ahead. He just finished up school. So that's what my time, that's where I'm at most of the day, is homeschooling him and, doing daddy duties and making sure everything's functioning properly out here
Praise
for
the Most.
my young one. These are the ones that's gonna usher in rulership with us and for us, you know what I'm saying, for the next generation, breaking these curses that have been generational and giving us generational blessings, starting with us. Generational blessings are back in full effect. They're
Yes.
coming for us.
Yeah, definitely. And
Yup.
I'll definitely keep, I want you to keep me update, when you do, and probably one of your studio session, bring me in, see what's going on, and broadcast this, and let the world see, you in, the making of what, to see first hand of what you're doing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I
That's a
mean,
weird. I would definitely do that.
yeah, I would
I thank you for wanting to take that role up, man.
yes, sir.
I will, and I also will tell some the other members of the community that do music that you are available to do things like that, so we can kind of document this whole, the whole process of making truth music.
Yes, sir. Definitely, definitely. And give out your social media, let them know where to find you, where to hit you up.
Okay, I'm L Boa Borens, LBoaBorens, on all social platforms. That's on Instagram, that's on Facebook, on YouTube is Soldier Brother Leo. And I have a cold playlist up there of pretty much all of the Instagram posts that I've put in a playlist. And that's up there kind of for like the documentary that I hope to put together after I'm done recording the album. It's a double album. It's called Sounds of Light Amidst the Darkness, The Truth and the Gospel. It's going to have 28 songs. Hopefully it'll be featuring a lot of artists that you're familiar with. For sure it's going to have the Rock Ibar on there, for sure, for sure. And Humble for Yah is going to be on there, for sure. So most high willing, I should say. But yeah, it's going to be dope. And I'm going to have probably 2 mixtapes that's going to come out preceding that as soon as I get the recording that's up to my standards. And those will be a lot of songs. I have so many songs ready to go that it's hard for me to even record anything. I listen to new beats because I got so many songs ready that I'll get confused with my lyrics and a lot of stuff, So right now I desperately need to record this material and get it out there to y'all so I can move on and create something new and sing the Most High new song. But it will be all new to y'all.
Okay.
It'll be all new to y'all.
Bro, thank you so much for joining us right here in the UK, man, all the way from Texas.
Praises.
I mean, it's a pleasure.
Praises.
And, enough respect, and the Most High guide and protect you and your family. And we'll definitely keep in touch.
Man, all praises, all praises. If I could, before we go, can I just get a script in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just a script.
Yeah.
All right, all praises. All praises. I'm a brother that, this is my tools. This is my weaponry. So I love the script. So I'm going to read Romans chapter 6. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? Most High forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein? Know ye not that so many of us as were baptized into Yeshua, King Jesus Christ, were baptized into his death? Therefore we are buried with him by baptism into death, that like as Christ was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Most High Father, even so we also should walk in newness of life. So I would advise everybody to repent, get baptized, live a repentant life, seek the Holy Spirit, keep the law, statutes, and commandments, stay ready, get spiritually strong for endurance, stay prayed up, live right, love your people, live your life as though the Most High is watching you under a microscope, even your thoughts. That's how you can get to the kingdom of heaven, and we can get a new body and all the rewards that we've been promised. Keep Christ first and treat each other as you want to be treated. And vengeance is not ours, it's the Lord's. So pray for your enemies. All right? All praises.
All praises, brother. And that's so nice. Thank you for those beautiful encouragement, and appreciate that. You know what I mean? And like I said,
All
thanks for
praises.
coming on the show. You're welcome anytime. And like I said, I'm gonna keep updating, find out what's going on with you. You know what I mean? The progress with the songs, what's going on in Texas. I mean, keep us in touch, bro.
All praises. Will do. Thank you, my brother.
Have a
My brother
wonderful day.
Taz. Shalom.
Shalom.
All praise.
Blessings.
All right,
Yeah, man.
shalom.
Blessings. Yeah.
Bless.
My Aki's moving like speed. I move too fast to compete. I can do this in my sleep. Wake up and write down.
Yeah, in the middle of the passage we tread. Valley of the dry bones, we was dead. 144 million misled. Wouldn't give it no water or bread. Was fed with sorrows instead. With nothing to borrow, you dig. We ate the pig and test in. Yeah, that was all we could get. That's it. Time to recollect. How steady? Time to recompense. So heavy. Domino effect. No fetty. Y'all delivery. We ready. How could you reject our story? Fatal wounds of death. No Jerry. Nation full of theft. No worry. Christ is gonna judge in a hurry. Breaking down the pride in this book. Vengeance on his mind for you crooks. Worship pagan lies. You get hooked. Commandments overriding. Disrupt philosophies of men. Need to read again. There's no reasoning for conditioning kids to welcome in Santa Claus and them other hooligans leading you to sin. Tradition of the Israelites keep Sabbath holy. Feast of trumpets, that's what he showed me. Feast of tabernacle, what he told me. Passing over right before me. We atoning, no baloney. Just the first fruit is what he said with the holy lamb and unleavened bread. Oh yeah, yeah we're going in when the Lord is come. Yes, we're going to win when the war is won. Yeah, we're going in when the Lord is come. Yes, we're going to feast when the war is won. To the light, 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 to the light. When the war is won. To the light, 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 to the light. When the war is won. Shalom. Auttre Yah. Right, yeah.